Hey! So I wanted to make a little video just explaining a couple things because I've had a couple people reach out to me. So, let's start with the prep for an airbrush or a Mystic spray tan. So, really, also, the only difference is the actual tanning application between a Mystic spray machine and an airbrush. Airbrush is more customized to your color. You have a airbrush technician who's going to be able to like really customize to your body. In the machine, you kind of I say it's more for like experienced people who have tanned before and they kind of know where they should stand, how they should stand. If they're a little top heavy, they're kind of gonna lift up a little bit more to get under the boob. If they're a little bit more bottom heavy, when they're that way, they're gonna kind of pop up that booty to get underneath. So if you know like your little sections and things like that, tanning machine, the spray machine is awesome, simple, quick, great, like maintain kind of thing. And that's what I actually did for my video, for my not my video, sorry, my post. So on Wednesday I posted that I did it and I had my before, and then I just posted my after picture. So it's been 3 days. Okay, so now let's go back to I'm all over the place. Let's go to prep. So before you are going to spray tan or airbrush, either or, you need to get your body ready and prepped your skin. So you're gonna want to take a nice hot shower so it gets all that skin, dry skin, nice and soft and kind of easy to take off. You're gonna exfoliate with a loofah or a scrub, and then you're gonna shave also. You want to do this 24 hours before your airbrush. If you do it closer in time to your airbrush, you run the risk of runs while we're spraying or while the machine sprays you. And that's because your skin hasn't had time to heal. Kind of like that shiny sheen that you get when you shave and you're like, oh, look at that. Well, that's like your body's like armor, and if I went to spray you like that, it would just like your body wouldn't absorb it. It would just be like shut off, like not today. And so that's why you need to have your body recover from the shaving and exfoliating and all that. So you're gonna get out of your shower. This is 24 hours before your airbrush. You're gonna get out of the shower after you've shaved, after you exfoliated. You're in a nice hot water, feeling so good. Get out and you're going to dry and lather yourself in lotion. Um, this is because you need to help your body and your skin heal for the airbrush. You don't want it to still be like, oh, what are you doing? We just exfoliated and shaved. Like, give us some time. You want to be like, here you go. Take in this extra moisturizer, hold it, love it, feel it. And then 24 hours later, you'll come to us and we will do your airbrush. Tips to know. So I know we're in Miami, it's super hot, we need deodorant. We can't just be like, okay, I'm not gonna wear deodorant because I have to do a tan later because then we're gonna, you know. And so just remember, wash it off, water, soap, depending on how the type of deodorant you use. The aluminum in your deodorant can cause your armpits to turn green. Yes, like an ogre or the Grinch. Both of them not cute. Funny, but not cute. So you don't want green armpits. So that's one thing. Another thing is perfumes. If you go that morning, let's say you have your appointment set for the afternoon, you did your 24 hours in advance, and that morning you spray yourself with perfume. A lot of perfumes are alcohol based and they will dry up your skin. So you run the risk of having little dots, like darker dots, that's where your skin got a little dried up from that alcohol where it touched you. So if you are gonna put it, do like a little mist, like and you walk into it. You got that? And you walk into it. Don't be like because you'll have like those marks on you. And what else? What else? Fresh face. If you have any makeup on or anything like that, any creams or anything like that, it will not let the airbrush or the spray tan settle into your skin, and you don't want to have two-toned face and body. Although there are some people who will just ex-nay on spraying their face. Spraying your face, hands, and feet are the most sensitive areas because your skin is the thinnest there. So it's going to absorb color so much faster than the rest of your body. So whenever I'm doing an airbrush on someone, I always try to make sure to do those last. Hands, feet, and faces last. Um, and yeah, so the reason I do that is because as I'm doing like your hands and your body, it might get some spray on it. So it might just need one quick layer, not the two that your whole body would get. Because you don't want darker hands, darker face than the rest of your body. It's just, you would look weird. And then there's also people who don't want to do their face because they either do their makeup or don't really go natural. They don't want to break out. They have sensitive skin. So that's totally fine too. That's just something you just let us know beforehand, and we will take care of you and make sure that your face is protected. And what else? Okay, so that's the prep. And you'll come to us. We have that on our website and on our Instagram. And then we also have some flyers in the salon if you ever want to just come by, talk to us. We can give you some information when you leave as well. Okay, so then when you get here, the process is you will be wearing whatever's comfortable, loose clothing, nothing too tight. Try not to wear like sneakers and shoes, something you can throw on and off real quick, breathable. And then don't worry about it staining anything because all of our products will just wash right out of it. So if you're worried about your sheets or your clothes or anything like that, don't worry about it. It'll just wash right out. Okay, so then let's say you're here, it's the day of your appointment, and you are gonna come with me, we're gonna go to the back. I will walk you through the steps of what you need to do. So you'll have to undress, and for your tanning session, it's whatever you're most comfortable with. So if you want to wear a bathing suit and have tan lines, go for it. If you're just looking for like some color for an event or something like that, and you don't really need to do anything small and itsy bitsy and feel exposed, sports bra, some shorts, don't worry. Or if you're like la-di-da, I'm gonna be laying on the beach or wearing this little super cute mini dress and I don't want no tan lines, well, guess what? That is fine too. Okay, so then you're with me, you're however it is that you want to be comfortably for the tan, and that's when we start the before process. We're going to put on a barrier cream, and that's going to be a light layer anywhere that you might be super dry. So some people might have dry spots in the back of their heels, on their like elbows, just anywhere that you tend to be dry there. You can put a light layer, let it absorb in, and that's going to keep it from being a darker spot on your body because your skin tends to be drier in that spot. So you don't want it to take in all that color while the surrounding skin's like chill, you know. I hope I make sense with these analogies. Anyway, so you're going to do light little layers anywhere you might have dry areas. And then once you've covered those, you're going to cover your nails and your toenails completely, like little white blobs on your nails. You don't want to like blend it in and be like, all right, I did it. Like, this is a normal lotion, and I'm just going to put it on, and here's my barrier cream, and that's it. You will have brown hands and brown fingers. If you're doing an airbrush, I will not let you make that mistake. I'll be like, let me help you. However, if you're doing the spray machine, the spray tanning machine, the Mystic, that's on your own. So you are responsible for your barrier cream, your prevention, your prep, everything like that. The technician's not there to walk you through it and to be there for you. So that's why I say the tanning machine is a little bit more for people who are very experienced and have done things like that before, so they know how to do things. However, if you've never done it, you want to try it, we will walk you through it and everything. It's just that we're not there, like, in the room with you doing it. So yeah, so let me just show you real quick on this one how you would, when I say a little blob on your nail, the best is to use a little spout thing and you just move it around like that. This is not barrier cream, this is just lotion I'm using as an example. So if you do know about tanning, please don't yell at me and be like, what the hell? That's not a no. It's just what's in front of me. So you see how that is? Even that might be a little too light. I don't want to see no pink, no nothing. And that's because around your bed of your nails tend to be a little bit drier also. So you don't want to have like a weird brown line. That's just weird. And it's also best to get your nails done before your airbrush appointment, because if you do it afterwards, just make sure to tell your technician that you have an airbrush or spray tan, so they don't use anything that might take away any color from your nails, and then you end up like with like white fingertips because they like wiped away or put something that they shouldn't have on your skin. So you see, like if you painted all your nails white, that's how you want it. Ding, 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 cover it up completely. You're gonna do that all your nails and your toenails. When you're completely done with that, then you need to do the palms of your hands. And like I said, you don't want to just rub it in and be like, boom, done. Because if I can see your hands, you will have brown palms. So you want to really rub it, like really just like a layer. Again, I'm just using this lotion. It's not wasting. I have to lotion my legs anyway. So you want to have like just boom, it's on my hand and there. It's not going anywhere. It's there. And then some people, I always say, depending, you just slightly bloop. Oh, sorry, bloop, like that in between the fingers, just to get that in between, so it doesn't pull up any weird marks in between. You tend to be lighter in between your fingers anyway, so it'll also look more natural. And that's that. So we'll do that on the bottom of your feet as well, like on the sides, so anything doesn't go on the bottom. We will have little sticky feet that you stick onto the bottom of your feet, so that'll prevent the bottom of your feet from getting brown as well. Now let me rub this on my legs. Ah, that feels so good. Okay, so then we will do, depending on if you're doing Mystic Spray machine, you'll go into the machine and you'll do your thing, or we will do your airbrush for you. And you'll start off with a pH balancer for your skin that kind of like preps your skin for the airbrushes, letting you know, hey, get ready to take this in and love it. And it's gonna hold it as well. So we will do that, let it dry completely on you, and then we will have talked about what color you want and everything like that, what it's for, and we will spray you. We'll go over your positions of body. It's kind of like a little choreography we do. You'll, depending on, everybody's body's differently. So like I said, with airbrushing, you get that customization to your body. So if you need a little extra spray, like, oh, I need to kind of shift my arm this way, or oh, I need to kind of like do this weird little thing here. Oh, I got a little big booty and I gotta pop it a little bit. Whatever you need, we will be there to help you work it out. Okay, so then afterwards, we have options. Usually, this is something new we've been doing, is our powder is kind of like a setting powder that people use for makeup, and it holds it in place. And it's pretty much the same idea with the spray tan. So if you do your airbrush, and this is only available for airbrushing, not for Mystic Spray machine or anything like that. This is just for if you have an airbrush technician with you in the room doing it, then this is an option available to you, is our setting powder. So if you have errands to run or you're going to be running around and, after your airbrush, it's key to stay dry. So sweating, especially in Florida, running around errands usually was like no after your airbrush. You just need to go home and just sit and like air blowing on you, wine a glass, watch some movies. But some people don't have that option. They have shenanigans to do. So we have a powder that'll set it. You won't feel like that sticky feeling. It won't be as, it won't transfer as easily from things to things. So it's also good for people who touch themselves a lot. I'm constantly like touching myself. I'm always like just touching myself. I don't know how to explain it, but like I'm just, when I talk and everything, and so I would find that my fingertips would be brown from just me like touching myself. So for that, the setting powder is really good because it keeps it from transferring as much. It's not going to completely not transfer at all. So I'm going to be like, oh God, look, the brown and the white. It is a spray tan, so it might transfer a little bit. But the powder does a great job at holding it in place, keeps you feeling nice and dry. And it has a nice smell to it. So you're not, you also, some people don't like that airbrush smell and they don't want people to know. It's like, it's, someone smells like a tanning machine. So we have also scented oils that we can put into the actual airbrush color, the color that we're going to be putting on you. So even if you don't do the powder that has that smell, you could do one of those insertions of little drops, scented drops. I think we have like an orange ginger and a pineapple one that smells like jupiña. So delicious. If you don't know what jupiña is, it smells like pineapple Fanta. And if you don't know what pineapple Fanta is, back, throw you away. No, I'm just kidding. Come back, come back. Okay, so we did that. After the airbrush, I will always make sure to help you clean up your hands so that way the barrier cream doesn't go anywhere that it shouldn't, because if it touches somewhere that you've gotten a tan, you'll have like a white spot there. The color won't hold there. So I'll always help clean off your hands, clean off your palms, clean those little fingertips off, your toenails, and then we will check for those lines like on your hands, on the edges, to make sure there's no like harsh line, like there's my tan, there's my skin. So we have a little spray that we use, and we blend that in nicely so it's a more natural look. And we will also give you a little package for your aftercare so you can prep, not prep, so you can keep that post maintenance up. Post maintenance pretty much is, again, stay away from alcohol based, either shampoo, I guess shampoos because it'll go on your body, but it's not as crazy, don't you know. But like body washes is what I meant to say. Alcohol free is the best because you don't want anything that's gonna dry your skin out. That's the enemy of spray tans is that, or regular tans, is that you're gonna dry your skin out. So Shea moisturizer is really good. We don't get confused. Shea moisturizer, the brand, not shea butter or cocoa butter or anything like that. Those oily things are actually not a friend for airbrushes and stuff. You don't want to put a lot of oil-based things on your spray tan, because it's not going to, it like clogs your pores. It's gonna leave you kind of like spotted when it's going away. It's no. But you know what is a yes? They're great for moisturizing, keeping you how you need to be. If you can moisturize twice a day, morning and night, your tan is gonna last you like at least, I want to say like 10 days. Just moisturizing is the best. And then just make sure when you wash, try, you don't have to be crazy like bathing cold water so my tan doesn't go away. No. Be comfortable, enjoy your life. But maybe in warm water, not like scalding hot water. I don't know if other people are like me, but I love bathing in like the fire pits of hell. It feels like that's so hot and it feels so good. But when I have my spray, I can't do that because it just, everything's trying to like just melt off me. So I have to bathe with like warm water, and I'm like, oh, it's not as amazing, but I'll do it. It's worth it for my tan. And then yeah, and then afterward, just make sure you stay moisturized, and that's it. And then if you're going to do another airbrush, afterwards, make sure that you've exfoliated again, the same steps. You can't just be like, okay, I have this spray, like let's say mine is going away like by next week. I can't just spray over it. I have to exfoliate really good, shave again, make sure that it's completely gone before I spray again. And we do have spray tan removers, so if that's something that you wanted to do and you don't have time to wait for it to go away by itself, that's something that we offer here. So yeah, we also offer our post washes. Have them here. Da-da-da-da. So these are like for after you get your spray and you go home and you shower after waiting those couple of hours. This is amazing because it keeps most of the color on you. Depending, like I said, depending on your body wash that you're gonna be using, alcohol free is the main thing. Dove is not your friend. Don't believe them. I mean, it might be great for other things, but for spray tan purposes, they are not your friend. They will leave weird marks on you, on your spray tan. It'll just, it's not good. I'll try to find some like pictures and post them so you can see what I mean. And yeah, so let me show you a couple of our exfoliating things that we have. Oh god, okay, so we have our pink Himalayan salt, Hemps. Again, I don't know if you can tell we love this brand. And our moisturizing whipped cream. So yeah, we have a couple of products. You could always, again, you're always welcome to bring your own things, ask us for recommendations. You know, we just want the best tan experience for you. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything else, let me know. I'll answer them all if I can. Hope this answered all your questions.